everyone. So today we will be doing experiments on Francis turbine. So it's all about the speed, torque, and power of a Francis turbine. So first we will define the parts of the equipment that we're going to use. So we have here the spring balance. So this is the spring balance. Then we have the brake drum here. Then we have the turbine in front. So this is our Francis turbine. Okay. So we have here the guide vanes, and this control will be the control of the guide vanes. So it depends on the percentage of the guide opening. Okay. Then we have here the draft tube. Okay. So this is the draft tube. This is the water inlet. Okay. Water inlet, draft tube, the Francis turbine. So this is the guide vanes. And we have one pressure gauge here. Okay, so these are the parts, and we have the hydraulic bench. Okay, we have the hydraulic bench. So the procedure on how to do the experiment. At first, we need to switch on the hydraulic bench. So we are using H1F digital hydraulic bench. So switch on by pushing the black button here. Okay, so as you can see, the water is running. So switch on, and then the valve from the hydraulic bench should be fully open. Should be fully open. Our guide vane should be at 100% settings. And we have here the spring balance. We have the spring balance. So this spring balance should be at 0 position. So how to adjust this? We have one screw here on top. So you can just loosen it and check the reading. Okay? So check the reading of left and right balance. So it should be on 0. Okay? So as you can see here, you can read it as 0. So we are now at full speed. Okay? We are at full speed. Rotation of the turbine. Okay. So guide vanes fully open. We are going to make sure the speed. We are going to make sure the speed. So without giving any load. Okay. So at full flow, we will measure the initial flow for reference. So we will be using a tachometer here. So this is the instrument we're going to use to measure the speed. So the procedure on how to use it is to point the tachometer on the silver strip on the rotating drum. So as you can see here, we can read the speed at maximum at 962. Okay, so just take one reading. This is at full flow. 900, take the maximum. So we can take the maximum. So 990 revolution per minute. Then record the speed. The left balance reading, so it will be 0. The right balance reading, it will be 0. And calculate the mechanical power. So how to calculate the mechanical power? So to calculate the mechanical power, the formula from the theory is 2 pi nt over 60. So the N is the revolution of the turbine. So using the tachometer, we can get the value of N. So to use the value of torque, so how are you going to calculate the value of torque? So torque is equal to the left balance minus the right balance. So their difference multiplied by the radius of the brake drum. So the radius of the brake drum is 25 millimeters. So by using this formula, you have the torque, you have the value of N. Using revolution per minute, you can get the mechanical power. So you have the mechanical power, calculate the hydraulic power. So to calculate the hydraulic power, you will be multiplying the volume flow rate into the pressure. So how are we going to get the pressure? So we have one pressure gauge here in front. Okay, so the unit here is in millibar. So it reads as 100 millibar. So this is your pressure. So by multiplying it to the flow rate, which is given by the hydraulic bench, we can get the hydraulic power. Okay? So here, we can take the reading in liter per second or in liters per minute. So just tabulate all your reading. You will get the hydraulic power. Okay? So this is for your initial trial. Now for the next trial, we need to slowly increase the load. So as you can see here, as our reference, left and right will be 0. So we will be introducing a load now to the turbine. So we will start first with this one. Okay? So this is your second trial. So as you can see here, you have here the reading. So on the right balance, you have 4 Newton. On the left balance, you have 1.1 Newton. Then measure the speed again. Measure the speed. So measure the speed. So I have now 826. So from 990, I have now 826. So slowly increase the load to decrease the speed. So in steps. So just take at least 10 readings. Try to decrease the load until it completely stops. Until the turbine completely stops. So this is for your first sets of reading at 100% openings of the vane. Now next. For the next table, we will set the vanes to 75%. So by controlling this one, we are closing the guide vanes of the turbine. So at 75%. So as you can see here, we have 4 divisions. Okay? So 25, 50, 75, and 100. So for the next trial, you will be doing at 75. So again, switch on the hydraulic bench. Make it to 0 and take the sets of reading for 75%. Then do it again with the same procedure. Do it for 25% settings of the guide vanes. Okay? So after taking all the reading, you can tabulate the speed in RPM. You can calculate the mechanical power for all the trials. So this will conclude the experiment of speed, torque, and power of a Francis turbine.